Hey, YouTube's Rack City. I'm James.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
This is Dororo, episode 15. Please excuse my voice. I'm getting over a cold. But last week we had they met this village where there seems to be some kind of skullduggery going on with this lord.
Yes.
But we haven't exactly decided who's on whose side yet.
Yeah, like who's bad guy? I mean, obviously the white-haired lady is not to be trusted.
No,
because she's double crossing this guy at least. But so my guess is that he thinks he's doing the right thing. Yeah, whatever he's doing. I don't think he's actually evil. So we might find him facing some sort of redemption at the end of this.
I don't know about redemption, but he might at least realize that he's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with this show, it's, I don't know, with crime and punishment, it does seem like sometimes where things happen that are bad and everyone just moves on. But yeah, I'm very curious how they're going to handle this one.
Yeah.
But I saw some of the old monster designs from like the 20s when they first made this show, and I gotta say, it really was more horror-like. Like, it felt way more, this is meant to scare the viewer.
Oh, really?
Whereas this, it feels more like these monsters exist, but it doesn't feel like it's supposed to be scary. It feels like a thriller, like an action scene.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you some of those after.
Interesting. I didn't expect it to be more scary back then.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I kind of think, it would be when you think about things like Grimm's fairy tales, where is that what he's called? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Brothers Grimm.
Sure. He made you have all those fairy tales that are supposedly good for the children, and they're like terrible.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
And also, I think maybe it's a lot of influence from the, the plays like we saw them with the puppet stuff. That stuff is usually pretty scary. But yeah. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the next episode of Dororo a whole week ahead with the Patreon down below. But either way, thank you very much. We'll see you in the next discussion.
The next one, not this one.
Yummy.
Because we haven't figured it out yet.
Don't wanna. Look at this food. Smart Dororo. Play the game.
For a while, please.
We gotta try and eat you.
Yeah, that's extremely generous.
Yeah.
Yo.
我らがこうして暮らしてゆけるのもすべて天の恵みと思っておる。
This man's face.
I can't.
I'm just gonna just watch Sabame.
He wants to shank that man. Brainwashed?
見た目は不気味だけど人は見かけによらねって言うしな
True. Case in point.
Yeah. Thought he jumped into the pond.
I did too, did she not?
No.
Whoa! Nearly died. That's just a bit.
Everyone's so happy.
Yeah.
Everywhere someone makes a deal with demons, they're happy.
Yeah. Want some food?
Wow. They are so well off.
Yeah.
You just ate her.
You just ate.
But never
You're
turned
not
out
hungry.
Oh.
いつでもこの里のことを一番に考えてくださるんじゃ。わしらがこうして暮らしている。
Are her eyes normal, or is it just me thinking that she also has the thing going on next to her?
No, not so much, I don't think.
ほら、おっさんとはなんじゃ。
Whoa.
いやごめんそういえばさこの村に来る途中に焼けた寺を見たんだけどばあちゃん知ってる
さあ行くよ。
Wow.
No. Okay. Nobody knows about it.
で、お天道さんが高いうちにもう一仕事やっちまわねえとな。
Suspicious now. Dororo.
So everyone idolizes Sabame and no one wants to talk about the nun.
Oh, they're all listening.
They're all in on it.
Everybody's in on it.
What if it's like Yakimaru, like they did something to someone in exchange for peace?
Oh my gosh, the eyes.
Yo, the animation.
Yeah,
The animation.
That was the first thing I wrote at my
Whoa.
note. I noticed from the start. Only super close-ups and all the faraway ones are terrible.
私はこの場所が好きでな。
Yeah?
里を見渡せるこの場所がな。
なんか訳ありかな。秘密のお宝隠してたりして。
Of course, that's what you're thinking, Dororo.
用心。
You would rob people that just fed
You
so much.
have fought demons.
ただの米蔵じゃん。い
わ
や、さすが働き者の村だ。あっ
Is it a body? Oh no.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Door.
He got so happy.
Yeah, it's like, more treasure!
こりゃ明かりがないと何も見えないな。
そりゃそうだ。
Oh no.
何しやがんだ。
すまねえな。里を守るためなんだ。
Oh, it's like everybody.
Everyone.
Everybody followed him.
Man.
Yakimaru followed the leader and everybody followed
Everybody
him.
sucks at stealth,
Yeah.
except for the villagers apparently.
ここで生まれ、ここで育ち、領主になって今がある。他の場所を私は知らぬ。私はこの土地を守りながら
That's why he's turning a blind eye to whatever happens.
この土地に住まうあやかしを打ちに来たのであろう。そうだ。打たせはせぬ。あやつらもわしが守らねばならぬ民なのだ。
Oh.
Okay. Look, he's not slept. Look at his eyes.
おい、ふざけんな。出せってば。なんか明かりになるもん見つけなきゃ。
Oh my gosh.
おいおい、これって。
Well, Dororo's dead.
命でのぶせりとなった者どもが戦うことを知らぬ里を襲う。そんな地獄で私は出会ったのだ。
Hello,
あやつらに
Mothman.
So he
I guess
fed
they
them.
ate the brigands. Yeah.
獣を殺し、私との約定を守り、里は蘇った。
That's so scary.
Yeah.
そして私はあやつを妻として迎えたのだ。一つ聞きたい。そなたはなぜあやかしを切るのだ。
Because they mean.
True.
お前らに食われてたまるか。
Ah.
Oh! Run!
Don't let it catch you! Don't let it
Run out! Basement.
Right? That's what I'm
Big
thinking.
basement. It expands the entire village. Bones.
Oh no.
This is where everybody ended up.
Are the bones glowing?
It might be. They
Yeah, they
are.
are.
Oh, they're protecting you. Oh.
It's the baby!
Baby!
It's all the babies they killed.
Oh no, the nuns.
何を守れば鬼神を切る切って取り戻す全部
You see something behind him.
お前、おいらのドロロ優しくしてくれた。だから助けてあげる。
Oh my
It's the
god.
kid! All of the kitties!
Back up.
Did it just like give its life?
Oh no! Oh, is she showing Dororo what happened?
Yo, bro, you said you'd give your own life, not theirs.
His eyes are already crossed though.
Oh, is it the whole village?
The whole village did it.
sacrificed
お前
them?
たちはマイマイおばさまの餌になるんだ。
Oh, he killed her to get the kids to feed to the woman.
所詮流れ者にはわかるまい。
Uh-oh. Here they come.
次はこの子らの餌になってもらおう。
Okay, chop him, Hyaku.
Chop chop.
Don't breathe it. What?
Is he having flashbacks?
Is he seeing?
He's seeing his brothers, the fight with his brother and his father.
Oh wow! How did you pick? Nice.
Oh, that's what the thingies.
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
You're in my way. Oh. Whoa!
Oh,
I took
it
him with it. Oh, it's stabbing him.
But now you're gonna fall.
Don't worry, he's Yakimaru.
It's telling people, come kill the guy, please.
Whoa! Whoa! I did not expect that.
Oh my god! It's attacking the people. It got mad.
Why?
It burnt the village.
寺を燃やした油だよ。同じ匂いがしたから間違いね。
Oh.
オイラが使えないようにしといたけど。
Oh, you kill the people?
Oh. I guess so. Well, he just turned over the oil.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that the whole village would, you know. Oh, the rose. Oh, they're gonna do it again.
Man, you guys suck.
Wow, they really do.
湖に
子供のあやかしがそう言ってたけど。
Oh no!
His leg
His
broke.
leg.
Man, he is not taking care of himself.
No.
How are you gonna win this fight, dude? Oh, it's another whirlpool one.
Oh
Wow!
It took him.
Oh, we're gonna drop him again.
Whoa. Oh, he had oil in his leg.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa. He's so hardcore.
Right?
Oh,
that
good.
At least we didn't fall on the
fire.
ground this time.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
Did we get anything? Yeah, we
Seems
did.
like it.
We are.
wow.
No!
Spine?
Ah.
Did he not have a spine before?
You guys amazing.
What the heck did he have a spine that grew with him? What the heck? Well, I guess his whole body, it was just skeleton.
This man is inordinately talented, Jukai.
Oh, everything's burnt. And they're gonna hate.
こんなのなっちゃう
Oh.
鬼神の何匹か切ったところで世の中何にも変わりやしないよ。
兄貴は鬼神を殺せばそれでいいんだろ。答えてくれよ。こんなのやっぱおかしいよ。これじゃ兄貴も同じになっちゃう。
If he's saying that by himself. Yeah, what was that?
Dororo.
Oh, you just realized Dororo's not with you. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Yo,
Yo.
Dororo.
What?
Is this Itachi's man?
It's the...
Oh my gosh, he looks so different.
随分探したんだぜ、お前。
You have?
相変わらずちびだな。
うるせえ。
Still a bastard.
じゃーん、見せてもらおうぜ。お前が持ってる。
How did he-
Oh, probably found the mother.
What? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
How did he figure that out?
Also, I just gotta say, pacing in this episode is weird.
Yeah.
This is weird.
100%.
Low
But-
budget episode, guys.
Yeah.
Majorly.
Yeah.
Budget.
Discussion.
All right. I mean, we were wondering how this would end. I didn't expect that.
No, yeah, it was.
I mean, we're far from the end, though.
I mean, but Lord Sam is dead. The village is gone.
Oh, that's what you mean. About this village, how?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. Yeah. It's basically like as all of the past episodes, like we just kind of resolve the issue and leave the devastation to be dealt with by somebody else.
Yeah. Although this was kind of saying like this is
We're
basically a
thinking about
small scale version of what would happen in Daigo's land.
Yeah.
Because basically the place would revert to how awful it was to begin with.
Yeah, which is what I wrote down as like the natural state of this world is suffering. I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
like, it
like,
seems
it's
like
awful.
because these demons are in control of these areas at all times, there doesn't seem to be anywhere that is naturally good or naturally protected. You have to do something to get that protection or get some good out of it. So it's like it's really hard to even fault the people, the lawyers, for making these deals to me, because there really doesn't seem to be an alternative. Like we have the whole goddess of mercy thing going on, but evidently it wasn't working.
No.
Because it was there before Lord X changed his mind, Daigo.
Yeah.
Lord X, yeah.
So I don't want to say it's hard to not justify what they're doing. It's hard to see the moral of the story when it feels like they're objectively correct in their choice, where it's everyone suffers or one person suffers and everyone else lives a happy life for it. Like between the two choices, one is very clearly the better one to do.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, and I know I talked about earlier in a few episodes ago about how, making a bad deal like that, because it's so just morally incorrect, it would eventually seep through your everyday life or like tear things apart, which is what we see with it seems like they used to start attacking the village for some reason. But again, the alternative was they were all dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if this is a philosophical critique on the era, on humans almost. Like they're talking about what we have today may not be perfect, but what was then is better that we have what we have now.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's like something past the demons and the pact that we'll have to deal with. Like, why is the default suffering?
Yeah.
Is that really just because human? Just human? That's the only reason? Or was there something that threw off the balance a long time ago that caused the suffering to start and causes people to think, maybe they couldn't find how to get back, so they're like, let's go talk to the demons for help. Maybe something threw off the balance for Goddess of Mercy to be relegated to a little statue, a little corner, that she couldn't have control over the area, like a positive control.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if something like that happened. I don't know if we'll deal with that at all, because it would be more like, I feel like these shows kind of tend to prefer let's fight demons and be okay on our own versus let's trust the deity. I don't really see the shows saying, the deity was there for us after all. We could depend on her. They don't really do that much.
Yeah. I do have another point in regards to the whole like philosophy thing that you were talking about, like what the moral of the story was. I'm wondering if maybe it's also like basically like they were suffering, but then they deferred their suffering to later because it keeps coming back around to them anyway. So maybe it's like, it doesn't matter what band-aid you put on it, what deals with the demons that you make, it's gonna undo itself at some point.
Even if it wasn't Hakimura. Yeah.
So the human condition is to persist regardless, and any shortcuts would just hurt you later anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe.
I can see that.
Yeah. And before we go on any further, let us just deal with the elephant in the room. There was like massive budget cut this episode.
Right.
I think they like stored every penny possible for an upcoming episode. That's all I can think. Either that or they were losing staff. It was in the middle of COVID. I don't know. And they were like, guys, we're just gonna make do. Because I noticed from the very beginning, they kept doing super close up with just mouth moving, or super far off with like barely any animation, like and like polygons practically of the shapes. It's like, what is happening?
Yeah, I thought at first that it was like an artistic choice, but then when it happened later, when we saw them running through the forest, that's what sold it for me. Because there are a couple of other things, like in other mediums, like games, where they will make use of things like that, where at a distance you can barely see anything.
Yeah.
Once you get close, it does it on purpose to disorient the player.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen if I remember. But there's a video game where it gets really close, and the whole point of it is it's almost like the point is to give you an unnerving feeling,
yes.
an uncanny valley feeling,
yes.
And it would help in a situation like this where things aren't what they seem, to give the viewer of like, even though things seem happy at a distance, once you get close you see how disturbing things are like under the surface.
Exactly. That's why I kind of forgave it a little bit until the running scene, the same place where I was like, okay, that's enough. Because the old lady scene where they're like far off and they're just like polygons eating the food, and then we just go super close to her face and then we see her get angry and all of that, and we see all her emotions and like, oh, it is kind of helping with a nervy feeling, and the very beginning too with the Lord. Yeah. When we, his cross-eyed look. Yeah. So those scenes, I was like, oh, it's kind of working, but then it was the rest of it. You realize they're doing it continuously. It's not doing anything now.
Yeah. The only reason it felt like wrong to me is because it's a departure from the rest of the animation of the series, pretty much, and it's like, in places where it's also not useful, contributing to that feeling, like when Dororo fell down the thingy, and then and then
he was sitting there,
and you could I don't know if you noticed, but like the toe was drawn weird, the whole body was drawn weird, and I'm like, this is not something, like a different animator is working today.
Yeah, I wonder what happened, because this seems to be a very high quality show otherwise.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily that it's like a terrible animation. I've seen shows where they kind of go for that kind of style intentionally because it's an artistic style. The issue is that it's like, it's not the rest of the show. It's weird. Yeah. And it's, again, in places where it's not stylistically contributing to anything.
I wonder almost if this is, we've had other shows where it had a certain look to it, and then one episode it was way different, and we thought it wasn't on purpose, but then it was legitimately, they brought in someone else to do their own thing, and their own thing looks like, it looks kind of like it's bad because it doesn't look like everything else, but it was on purpose because they were trying to go for something. I wonder if something like that happened.
Yeah, maybe.
But this doesn't also seem like a particularly important episode, and I say that because of the pacing issues. Yeah. The ending was just a speed run of killing that demon. Yeah. That is the fastest, most nonchalant kill of one of the 13, 12.
Just set you on fire. Goodbye.
Yeah, like the leg breaks, the lake. I'm on the lake. Moth, attack, break leg, flamethrower. Like, it was just so fast. Yeah. We've had him do things like, I can't remember what it was. It might have been Black Centipede, where he's planned ahead for something that we didn't really see on screen, but once he pulls it off, it's amazing. We've had that before. But it all happened so quickly within like 1 minute that it just felt like this was rushed.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely.
And the whole Lord Savame thing. I mean, I did like them immediately starting to get fights upon seeing the rice burning. But then Lord Sam is just dead. Yeah. We're not going to get any more answers as to exactly... I was hoping we'd get more of his perspective on what happened, even though he did explain things earlier. I was just hoping for a bit more before he just said in the water.
Yeah.
I do think he was brainwashed. I do think so. Or hypnotized or something.
Well, he said he grew up in that village. He became the Lord. So I think it was just passed to him. Like, the whole village was a part of it. So I think you could say he was brainwashed from a kid.
I don't mean like.
You mean brainwashed by the moth?
I mean hypnotized. Oh, I think he was being controlled. Oh. Because I don't see why that aura would have been around him like that otherwise.
Because
everyone else, though it emanates off, his was different.
Maybe it's because the like flames on the inside means that they killed people, whereas the around him means that he's causing people's death, even though he's not killing them directly.
I think it's more...
Although he did kill people.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's more related to where your soul is at about it. So Daigo and even Hyakimaru are both kind of not conflicted. Like Daigo is specifically okay with killing people. So his flames are in him because it's a part of him and a part of his consciousness. Hyakimaru hasn't really dealt with that part of him properly. But he is kind of going down that road of being a killer of people. If it comes to it, I'll kill you. But then this guy, I think he did it out of a pure motive. Like, he's trying to take care of these people. I don't think he's a bad guy. So it's kind of like, it's a thing he did, but on the inside of him, he's pure about it. Yeah. That's what I think it's more about. It's like intentions.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we did get introduced to a couple of new colors over these past couple of episodes. They weren't really explained a whole lot, so maybe it's just one of those things that as you go forward, you kind of apply what you learned.
Yeah.
And also, what happened to the moth babies? Did they all just like Phantom Menace die after the big one died?
No,
They burned in the storehouse.
No,
well, we had remember one flew into the village.
They some of them could have died, but I think the ghosts that burst out of the baby, I think they like kamikazed on them.
Yeah, I believe that for the ones that were underground.
Oh, you're talking about the outside ones?
Because we saw a couple hit to the village. At least one that attacked the tower, and then he was just gone after he set the tower on fire. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering.
And we also saw some flying over the village when they did a above.
Yeah, so like
from above shot.
What was the point of that? Are they like extensions of the mother?
I think so.
Or is it? Yeah, are they just dead? Were they just meant to be bombs? Like, why would you do that? I just don't see the logic behind it. Because even the black centipede would show up to get a sacrifice and leave, right? Mm-hmm. Why would you kill the goose, that lays the golden egg? Like, you have a good situation here. Why do you burn the village?
Yeah, I don't know either.
Just seems odd to me.
And Dororo didn't set it on fire. He just poured out the oil, and the oil just happened to spill everywhere.
Yeah, and I wonder if it was that the moth tried to attack the guy in the watchtower with the flame.
And he had the flame.
And then he ended up setting the thing on fire. But the place exploded, so I don't know.
Everywhere was on fire at the same time.
Yeah, the fire was... It didn't make any sense unless somebody spilled the oil everywhere. And Dororo just turned one over.
Maybe I was right, and the whole basement does span the whole village.
That'd be crazy, but...
That'd be wild.
That maybe could make sense.
Make more sense.
Because she said... I made sure they couldn't do it again, and then we cut back to things on fire. So I was like, "Did you set that fire, Dororo?
Did you do that?"
Yeah. But
I don't know.
But and also Dororo, her character. I mean, I like the consistency because in the first episode we meet her, she robbed some people who were trying to help her. They gave her a job. She just got fed twice, and she goes to this thing and is like, "Hey, they have treasure. Too much for me to handle." She was planning on stealing from these people. Who just helped her.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
It's in her blood. She can't stop.
Consistency.
You can take the kid out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the kid. But, we finally also started dealing with the fact that Hyakimura doesn't listen to Dororo.
Yes.
I'm very happy with that.
Yes, please.
So
seriously,
Dororo of course gets in trouble because of it, but at least Hyakimura snapped out of it a little bit. It's like, wait, I haven't heard Dororo. He's like, you haven't. Where's the kid?
I don't hear the incessant talking. Where did that go?
Yeah.
So what was Dororo planning on doing? Just walking away and then going back to meet up with Hyakimura?
I think Dororo was just upset and wanted some distance for a little bit. I think she probably planned to find him again. Yeah. Or she was just lost in her own world. Probably. She was just for not paying attention to the fact that he's gone.
Maybe.
Which has happened before, where she's kind of talking to herself and trying to talk to him and he's not listening, and looks up and is like, wait, what are you doing? So it could have been like he's not listening, she starts sulking and lost in her own thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and speaking of which, we then get Itachi. Who has been looking for her, apparently.
Yeah. And found her somehow.
About the map.
The map. So you said in the episode probably found the body. I mean, I think that's the only way it could have seen it.
But like, what would make them know there was a map on her? That's what I don't understand.
I mean, they could have just tried to loot the body.
Maybe.
Just take all the clothes.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "Ooh, what's that?" Yeah. And then they figure out it's a map.
But then if I saw that on the back and it was even if it is a map and it was half a map, I'd be like, okay, what the heck is that? And move on. Or unless being right-hand man of the father, at some point he heard about there's hidden treasure somewhere.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's probably.
That's more likely.
I mean, I would notice eventually that how come only 25% of our treasure for every mission gets back to base?
Yeah.
Don't ask about it. Why did you hire a high-quality tattoo artist to come up?
Yeah. But I think that's everything, and we're going to look forward to what Itachi is going to yoink Dororo for.
Yes.
Yeah, probably try to get the map, or... Maybe I'm wondering, since Hyakimura is aware now that Dororo is missing, how urgent will it be for him to try and find Dororo? Like, is he just gonna walk? Or is he gonna be running, like try to find Dororo and then bump into them? Or is it just gonna be a new mission? Maybe this will be something to get Hyakimura snapped out of the I need to kill demons. No, Dororo is important to me.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we're going to get an instance of him realizing how important Dororo is to him, because it's literally the only person in this world who has tried to care for him.
Yeah, apart from Jukai.
Apart from Jukai, sorry. I forgot Jukai. And then also maybe we can get some introspection. And what am I actually doing here? What am I trying to leave in this world that actually matters?
Other than just killing demons.
Yeah, because he's going to have to go up against people here.
Yeah.
And like, why am I doing this? I'm doing this for a person. Okay, what would I do to save this person? Because that will put himself in the shoes of all these other people who made these terrible choices. Am I willing to hurt all these people for one person? You know? But yeah. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe for us to see more. Please leave comments down below what you thought of the episode, what you thought of what we were talking about. But also, just thank you very much for being here. I will see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
And shout out to our patrons: Kareem Walker, Jay Darnell, Alexander Dietz, Lizer, and Jamal Wilson.